Hello, potato. The Sharif may not like it, but today we're gonna rock the Kazbars. New from Hostess, it's Kazbar's creamy, crunchy layer bars. Triple chocolate made with real cocoa, which has an asterisk on it, which means it's probably not real cocoa. Oh, I guess it's a processed with alkali. Yes, Albert Cali comes in and helps to process it alkali. So I wonder why you need to, is there a reason, for those of you in the audience who are chocolate experts, why do we need to have an asterisk on processed with alkali? I mean, I'm guessing it's not, means it's not pure cocoa, but I'm just curious as to why that needs to be asterisked. It does say it contains no artificial flavors or colors, no high fructose corn syrup, and has sweet, crunchy pieces. Each box contains 8 individually wrapped mini bars, and they are enlarged to show detail, so they're not going to be as big as, because that does look kind of like the size of a zinger, maybe even a little bit bigger. Obviously, this is going to be much smaller, because there's what, you figure it's like that's 8 in there. Probably some dead space too, because you can feel them rattle around. So you may wonder, why are they called Kazbars? Certainly, it's not about the reference that I made from a song from 40 years ago that a fairly large number of people watching this video probably are unfamiliar with, and indeed may find, as some 80s music tends to be, may find some offensive aspects to it. So I wondered the same thing. Thankfully, the back of the box does explain it. Discover a kazillion layers of delicious. Looks like 3 to me. 4 for counting the chocolate, 5 for counting the chocolate on the top and the bottom. Yeah, I'm not seeing a kazillion there, not that that's a real number. But I mean, they only point out like 3. Ooey gooey chocolate fudge and cream layer, fluffy chocolate cake layer, delightful drizzle if you consider that to be a layer, and then sweet crunchy pieces which aren't shown as a layer, they're just in there, I guess. I'm guessing in the ooey gooey chocolate fudge and cream layer. All in the perfect snackable treat. 150 calories per bar, that's not inconsiderable, given how small I think these are going to be. 5% of your daily sodium, 1 gram of protein. So they're healthy. All right, let's try one. Let's rock the Kazbar. We're going to rock the Kazbar. And yeah, that's about what I was expecting as far as size went. The box is resealable, which is kind of unnecessary since the little treats are individually wrapped. But I guess if you're putting them back in the pantry. So we have this little tiny brownie looking thing. Maybe half the size of a zinger, maybe a little bit bigger than half the size of a zinger. But I do feel like we're in like Little Debbie territory here. I'm guessing these are meant to go in kids' lunches if you don't want to give them like a whole packet of Twinkies. Although you can just buy individual Twinkies at like Sam's Club. I mean, I'm going to expect this to be better than Twinkie, but I'm not a big fan of Twinkies. I will say this is not, I didn't end up picking the most visually stunning one, because mine seems to have slid in the production process before getting sealed in chocolate coating made with real cocoa in it at some point. I'm guessing there's probably other stuff aside from real cocoa in here too, isn't there? Well, sugar is number 1 ingredient. It does say no corn syrup. Well, it says no high fructose corn syrup because 3rd item on there after, 4th item, we have sugar, water, palm kernel oil, and then corn syrup. So it's just not high fructose corn syrup, but there is still corn in everything in the US. You can get water and it has corn syrup in it. See anything interesting in there though? Chocolate liquor. See down there towards the middle. Got some sea salt, some soy lecithin, some egg. I would almost expect egg to be higher up, being that this is cake, but okay. A lot of flour to be expected. Yeah, nothing too terribly interesting on the list there. Let's get us a nice little cross section here. See what we're looking. So it didn't crunch going through. I guess that's just because it's little crunchy pieces, not a crunchy layer. It says it's a crunchy layer bar, but the layers themselves are not crunchy. So, okay, so I do see, so we have a cake layer. Hold on, let's get some more light on this. There we go. We have a cake layer. It's melting very fast in my hand. It's warm in here. We have a cake layer. We have like some sort of like a chocolate frosting layer there. I guess that's the creamy, gooey section. We have like a dark chocolate syrupy looking layer there. And then more cake, all wrapped in chocolate and then drizzled. Definitely less than a kazillion. Whatever a kazillion is, I'm sure a kazillion isn't 4. But, I mean, there's layers there. There's layers. Let's give it a sniff. Smells like, well, chocolate. It smells like a chocolate snack cake. Not to be confused with, actual chocolate cake, but it does smell like a ho-ho or a ding-dong or something Little Debbie might put out. And it's not bad, but I'm not surprisingly impressed with it, I guess, as the words I'm searching for. It's exactly what I think a person should expect from Hostess. As far as scent goes, let's see how flavor is. Well, there's a crunchy bit. I think I'd almost prefer a crunchy layer to crunchy bit. Something I could bite through. Like a wafer layer. I don't know if that would work if with that kind of filling, or if it would just become sodden. Strangely, it looks a little wet when you look at it, but the cake's a little dry. Basically, it just kind of tastes like a... which one of the hockey pucks ones? Those are the ding-dongs, right? Because ho-hos are like the Swiss roll ones. Basically, whichever one of the hockey puck. I think it's a ding-dong. It tastes like that, but without that high sweet cream layer. Just more... It's just chocolate on chocolate, which isn't bad, but I mean, it's not a Little Debbie's Nutty Buddy. I guess I'll go that. And fair, it's not peanut butter flavor. They didn't have a peanut butter one that I saw. I would have got that if they had that. Peanut butter and chocolate's always gonna kind of go to the top of the option list. But it's not bad. But I don't think I would get them again. They're not doing much for me. But they're not offensive. They're not bad. They are a fairly by the books Hostess treat. Kazillion layers just kind of tastes, I don't know, delicious. Maybe made like an ice cream sundae out of it or something. I don't know. It's just Hostess cakes on their own don't generally do a whole lot for me. There's just generally not enough interesting texture in there. They're just kind of dry, squishy, maybe a little chemically cake. But the chocolate flavoring's not. I mean, it is a nice, chocolatey flavor. It's very dry, and the crunchy bits aren't really adding anything here. Can we get a crunchy bit? I don't even see the crunchy bits. See, we have like a dark chocolate layer. We have just getting all over the place. Here we go. Let's try this. We have like a lighter chocolate frosting, a more chocolate syrup kind of a layer, but I don't see the crunchy bits. I mean, but they aren't doing much for me anyways. I would prefer like a wafer layer in there. If you wanted to have crunch in it, give me like a crunchy wafer layer. That would have been preferable to this. Yeah, they're not bad. But I don't think I plan to be rocking the Kazbar again anytime soon. And that's going to wrap this up. I hope you found it at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.